Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about admission process, how to submit your application, what documents would be required, what kind of grades are expected if you are applying with credential coming from Nigeria or Ghana or several other countries where you will be pursuing exams through the either Western African Examination Council or National Examination Council, so WAEC or NICO. My name is Anna Plugatier, and I am International Admissions and Recruitment Officer at Carleton University with undergraduate international admissions. So let's go. I am delighted that you are considering Carleton as your choice for your post-secondary education, and there are so many great reasons why you are looking at us, of course, but I just want to add that we are one campus school in a very beautiful location right in the capital of Canada in Ottawa. Our campus is right between the two water streams. There is a river on one side and a canal on the other. It's so beautiful here. We have 22 undergraduate programs for you to look at, lots of choices, lots of flexibility. In each program, you will find multiple majors and specializations. There are lots of minors to add to your program. So do take a look what is catching your eye and let us know if something you would like to combine. Our professors are not only good instructors, but also researchers. It is their job not only to teach first-year students, but also to teach master's and PhD students. They're also doing research. So you as a student, even in your first and second year, will be working with professors who are top winning faculties in their fields. Majority of our programs will have opportunity for you to pursue experiential learning in some form. It could be co-op, it could be internship, field work, or practicum, or some kind of research experience. So if you're interested in something like that, please do take a look what your program offers and let us know if we can assist with something. And of course, our students will find their way to campus at some point to become a part of our very caring community. Once you are on campus, there will be a lot of support for you. If you need any kind of academic support, if you're looking for assistance with an assignment perhaps, or you're not getting the material that being taught in class, we have academic advising center. If you're not feeling well, we do health and wellness center where you can go and see a doctor. If you're interested in joining perhaps a group or club or sports team, we have absolutely lots of options for you to consider. If you're interested in co-op, or if you're looking for a part-time job, we have an amazing team in co-op and career office. And of course, for international student services office will be your first go-to for any questions, and they will guide you to perhaps another office if need be. So let's talk about admission requirements. So you are currently probably in your final year of studies, so maybe a couple of years away, and you are aiming to write your exams for either WAEC or NICO at some point. So to know what is required for Carleton University, you invited to take a look at our website, and there is a wonderful tool where you can put your educational background. So for you, it is international high school, your curriculum is WAEC, or NICO, you can choose WAEC in place of NICO if that's what you're doing, and then program of interest. And once you click on get details, it will tell you exactly what prerequisites would be required. So there are two parts to admission process. We're looking at your overall average, so all your subjects that you are doing and your grades in those subjects, whether they're still in progress or final results, we need to know those marks. Plus, we are looking for prerequisites. So for each program, there will be several subjects, at least one, but typically several subjects that you have to have on your transcript and as part of your final exam results list. For example, for health sciences, that would be mathematics, so general or core mathematics plus 2 sciences, chemistry, biology, physics, at least 2 of those 3. So we're looking more specifically at those subjects and the marks in them. So when we will be looking at your results or at your projected results, we want to see no less than 8-9 subjects that you will be sitting for WAEC or NICO. However, for calculation, we will use 6 best academic subjects. So if you're taking, for example, I'm trying to think about non-academic subjects right now, like woodworking, for example, or garment dyeing, or something along those lines. So those are non-academic subjects. So we're looking at, English, history, English literature, mathematics, of course, further mathematics, chemistry, biology, physics. Those courses are considered academic, so we will be looking at those courses more so. So you would need to know that majority of our programs, the decisions are made based on your marks. And there are several programs like architectural studies, industrial design, Bachelor of Information Technology in Interactive Multimedia and Design program, Bachelor of Humanities, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Social Work. Those 6 programs would require additional documents, and we'll talk about it in 1 second. So prerequisites are very important. And when you look at your program and you say, okay, I want to study computer science, the prerequisite is mathematics. So that mathematics must be taken in your final year of your senior 3 when you're taking your final studies. And it absolutely must appear on your final exam results, whether you're taking WAEC or NICO. The grade cannot be less than B3. It must be at least B3 or better, B2 or A1. And that applies for all programs that require mathematics as part of prerequisite subjects. It could be for computer science, for economics, business, science, health science. So for all those programs that would be required. Now, because majority of you will be submitting your application and your documents before you have finished your studies, we have to make sure that, of course, you will finish your marks, your studies, and marks will be received at the end of the school year. So we're making decisions based on your marks in progress, your projected WAEC and NICO results, but the admission in this case will be conditional. That means that we know that you have not finished your studies just yet, and we will need to verify your final results when you finish your studies, and you will provide us with your final results. They will come with your candidate number, serial number, and PIN code for your scratch card, and we will need to verify those. So how do you go about actually applying? If you haven't done so yet, you're looking at 2 options. You can go through either Ontario University's Application Center, which is a portal for the province of Ontario, where you can apply to several universities, minimum 3, and then you can apply to many more. But with one application, you could apply to multiple universities, or you can go directly through our website, through Carleton 360, and you can apply directly to us. The next step would be to upload your documents. Regardless of how you submitted your application, you would need to upload your documents. And once that's done, then we, admission officers at Carleton, will be reviewing your application and your documents. And for you, it will mean you just have to monitor your application, make sure that if additional document is required, you can upload it. And once decision is available, then you will view it. So because there are 2 applications, obviously you will be thinking which one is better for you. So I'm going to give you a few pointers here. So Ontario University's Application Center is one application, and you can apply with that application to several universities in the province of Ontario with one application. For 3 choices, it is 166 Canadian dollars. You can apply to more programs. For each additional choice, there will be a small fee to add to. But of course, if you're applying to multiple universities, just one application is a lot more convenient. If you have dual citizenship, or you are a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident in Canada, you must use this application. That's the requirement for Canadian citizens. If you are an international student, you're not Canadian citizen, and you're looking to apply to perhaps Carleton University in the province of Ontario, and maybe another university somewhere else in Canada, you're welcome to use our direct application. Direct application is submitted through our website. You can apply to 2 programs, so you can select 2 programs on that application, and the fee is 100 Canadian dollars. So this application is recommended for international students who are applying just to one school, Carleton, in the province of Ontario. So important things to keep in mind that, of course, there are deadlines. Right now, applications are already open, and we will continue to accept applications all the way until April 1st for majority of programs. There are several programs that require additional documents, and the deadline to submit application and those documents is a little bit earlier on March 1st. Those programs are architectural studies, industrial design, humanities, and Bachelor of Information Technology with major in interactive multimedia design. So these 4 programs require portfolio. And I encourage you, if you're interested in these programs, to go to the website as soon as you can and check out what portfolio means and how to submit it. Bachelor of Music program requires an audition. So you will have to record an audition piece and submit it as well. So of course, go and check it out, how you can submit it. And for Bachelor of Social Work, you need to submit a supplementary application. So please make sure that you know what that supplementary application entails. And keep in mind, the deadline for this 6 programs is March 1st. So the documents, once you have submitted the application, we will ask you to upload your documents. So what do we need? If you are still in your final year, in your senior 3, we want to see your transcript from school, which should cover your senior 1, 2, and 3 first term of first semester results. If your school is able to produce predicted WAEC or NICO results, absolutely, let school do that, but we need both documents. So we want to see the list of subjects that you will be sitting exams for. If you have finished your studies, perhaps in the previous year, or you sat for private candidate exams in November, and you have your final results, please do submit a copy of those results as well as your scratch card information. So your candidate number will appear on those results, but we need also PIN code and serial number for the card so we could verify your results online. If you have done your exams a couple of years ago, so and the same actually applies for NICO. So the same idea, you submit a copy of your results and you submit scratch card information that we can verify. If you have finished your studies a year or 2 ago, perhaps, and because of current situation, you didn't go anywhere to study, you just stayed at home, perhaps volunteered or worked locally, you still submit those documents, your final results, but also you will have to provide a list of activities, kind of outlining what you have been doing since you finished your studies. So we know that you did not go to any other college or university. And these documents you can upload yourself to your application online on our website. So basically what happens is once you have decided to apply and you submitted your application, you will receive an email from us acknowledging that we have your application, we reviewed it, and here is the list of documents. So for you, it will mean either your transcripts in progress or your final result or your final results and perhaps list of activities. You will have access to our portal and you upload your documents directly to our portal, regardless of how you submitted application. If you went through a UAC, that's fine. You're still going to upload your documents directly to our website. We do at Carleton something called rolling admissions. What it means is that we review applications as they become complete. So if in January you're able to submit all your transcripts, your results for your first term of your final grade you're in right now, and the list of subjects you will be sitting for WAEC or NICO, with your predicted results, we can make the decision right then. So do not delay, because of course we know that the next step, once you have your offer of admission, will be to apply for study permit. That process takes a very long time. We know that it takes several months. So the sooner you have your offer of admission, the sooner you can apply for study permit. So submit your application as soon as you can. It is time right now. We're in December, so it's time definitely to submit your application. And it will be next couple of months that you should be definitely providing all your final documents or documents in progress. We will be making decisions so you could get your offer. Your offer of admission will be conditional. That means that we know you're still in perhaps not in your final, these are not your final marks yet. So it's okay. Canadian Immigration Agency is very well aware that we offering admission on conditional basis. So conditional offer is completely fine to apply for study permit. For those who will be applying with final marks, of course, your offer will be final, so you don't need to worry about that part. If in the process we would require an additional document, it will appear on your portal, and it's something called checklist. So make sure that you periodically check it. However, once we make any changes, you should receive an email alerting you to go and check it out. The offer of admission will come in with the deadline by which you should be accepting your offer of admission. It will be quite plenty of time. There will be quite a few weeks before you need to make that decision. But just keep in mind that some programs like engineering or computer science and business programs, they may close earlier. So do make sure to consider your choice. And if once you're ready to accept your offer, please do so. In your package, you will also find an offer of residence. So for students coming out of high school, kind of joining us in the first year, the offer of residence is guaranteed. You will have a place in residence if you want, but you still have to accept it. So to let us know that you want it. If you don't want it, then it will go to someone else on the list. And then once you have accepted your offer, you have accepted the offer to residents, we will be sending you emails with different steps that will move you closer to beginning of your studies. And one of those steps would be kind of towards the mid-end of June when you will be registering for courses. And there will be orientation and webinars, workshops, how to choose your courses, how to register for them, how to build your schedule. So don't worry, we will teach you how to do that. And that happens sometime in June. And of course, we would need your final results. So for those of you who would be admitted with conditional offers, we would need to meet the condition to start your studies in September. So we will be waiting for you once your exams are done and your final results are available sometime typically in August. You would need to provide those final results with your access details to scratch cards so we could verify your results online. So what's in the offer? Once the offer of admission is issued, you will receive an email notification that decision has been made. You can go and check it out. It will be electronic. We do not mail anything, but it will be an electronic offer. And of course, it will have a letter outlining what program you have been admitted to. If you have applied to several programs, it will also tell you what is the status of the second program, if you're eligible for it, if you're not eligible. So if you change your mind and decide to get an offer for the other program, you can just tell us and we will make sure that happens. It will also have a scholarship information. So if you were eligible for scholarship, it will be there. We do have an entrance scholarship that all students, international students, are considered for automatically. You don't have to tell us you want it. We do it on our end. So if that scholarship is granted to you, it will be on an offer of admission. In the next piece will be a place in residence. So confirmation that residence is available to you, and the deadlines will be listed on those letters by which you have to accept the offer and by which you have to accept the residence. So use this letter to apply for study permit as soon as you can. That's very important. It takes a long time. So make sure that you submit your study permit application as soon as you can. And just again, keep in mind that some offers will be conditional if you're still studying and you will be writing your WAEC or NICO at the end or in summer of 2022. And some of you who would have done that last year or just wrote your exams in November, you probably going to have final offers. So both sets of offers are completely fine to apply for study permit. Now, this is an overall review of the process. You may have questions, but what about this? What about this subject? How I'm going to go about this? Absolutely ask us questions. Myself and my colleague, as admissions officers, we are standing by to answer your questions. The best way to do that, there are several options. You can go either in live chat with us Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. out of a time. You can just go to our website and join the chat. One of us will answer your questions there. We also do one-on-one meetings. So with myself or my colleagues, you can book a meeting, 30 minutes, that we can talk with you and perhaps your parents, your family, and discuss questions that you may have about the application or how to go about submitting something or what you need. So do let us know what can we clarify for you a little bit better. From kind of other perspective, you can always chat with our current students, and sometimes it's a better way even to understand what Carleton is all about if you get a perspective from our current students. So just go to our website, select a student you want to ask a question, and do that. And of course, we do want you to know Carleton a little better, and guided virtual campus tours are the best right now. So, go and check it out. If you want guided tour, you can do that. If you don't want the guided tour, just a video kind of walking you through campus will be great to show you what our campus is all about and how beautiful it is. And most importantly, stay in touch. We do answer all emails. We do answer all questions. We do have a lot of events that we will be running, workshops and events for international students. So it is important that you do sign up for Carleton 360, even if you have not really decided to apply yet. It is still portal for you considering Carleton, because then you will not miss any deadlines. You will be invited to events to learn more about us. If you have applied, you will receive those invitations. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. international@carleton.ca is the best email to do so. Of course, we have social media outlets, and you can definitely ask us questions here. So let us know what we can clarify for you. And thank you for considering Carleton. I'm really looking forward to looking at your application. So thank you for today and have a great day.